Dead FX. So this is normally weekly outlook, weekly analytics, showing the direction, the precise direction of currency pairs, metals, cryptocurrencies, and the rest of them. So without wasting much of our time, I want us to understand that this disclaimer, you know, this channel is for educational purposes only, and all the videos, presentations, and writings are only for educational purposes and not intended as investment advice. You can implement this while trading at your own risk and after consulting your financial advisor. So this is to remind us, guys, that in the currency trading market volatile in nature and it's not stable for everybody. So do well to do your own discretion, especially in cryptocurrencies before you invest. Okay, let's continue. Let's start with DSY, the line in this. Okay, looking at the market as my own point of view, the market is still going up. That means dollar is going to be stronger this very week. Looking at it, you can see that it did WX and Y, another X. So I expected to come to this very point, the last point of this box. So we may see the last point of this box at the end of the week. So that it will be our Z. So once that is done, then dollar will likely to lose strength. But that is all for DSY. So let's check out Euro US dollar. Okay, Euro US dollar expected it to go up small. I expected it to bounce off. Right, looking at it, you can see and the same WXYXZ. But here around, I expected it to come to complete wave C before it will dropped. But notwithstanding, it may decide that you have completed here. It may decide that the wave C has been ended here. And this is A, this is B, and this is C. Then it can drop. That is why this alternative is here. Once this place is taken out, then forget about it coming up again. The up continues, and it may end here. This very 61.80 Fibonacci ratio. That is where the sales may terminate. So that is all for Euro, US dollar, Great Britain, US dollar. You already started selling already. When you look at Great Britain, discover that you already started selling down because the correction has been completed. You did A, B, C. This is W, X, and Y is coming. I expect it to end here or even come towards this very point. It may reach this very point before it is terminated. But this is, if I'm selling it, this is where my target will be first. Once the target is taken out, then I look at what happens here before we sell again down to that very point. So that is all for Great Britain, US dollar. So this is Australian US dollar. Looking at this pair, I expected it to, because if you look at this movement, it's struggling to come down, struggling to come down, struggling to come down. So I expected to may at least go up a little bit before a drop will come. There must be a drop, and I'm targeting this very point, this 78.60 Fibonacci ratio. I believe that is going to reach here. That is where the sales will terminated. But before it can get to there, you will discover that there's going to be a little up move and a drop. That is all for this Australian US dollar. Okay, this is New Zealand US dollar. New Zealand US dollar, the same goes there. You can see a correction pattern A, B, C. It's an expanding pattern Elliott wave. So after the expanding pattern, it break below this place. So the next post stop, the next where I'm looking at is 0.55. So, but before you can get there, you must see a correction before the drop will happen. Correction will come before that drop will happen. That is all for New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So US dollar, Swiss francs. US dollar, Swiss francs has been, when I saw the movement here, I know it's a ABC. So I bought from here and sell from here. I expected another correction that will come between here before another up move. So if you want to buy it, wait for a correction. Let a correction come to fill the same balances before you can buy and take your profit. The profit must be around here. That is all for this US dollar share. US dollar yuan. US dollar yuan. When US dollar yuan was coming down, looking at its movement and the way it come down, I'm not satisfied with it. I didn't enter. So what I did is I draw this trend line. I say once the market rejects from here, then I will sell it down and make the profit. But remember that this year, this place was my confirmation line. So I expected it to come up, then I can sell it. But looking at what is happening now, he has break the trend line and it's coming up. So this very one has no longer played out. What we will see is a correction here. If we move in, it will not be an IB correction. It will be sluggishly until we're going up, moving gradually until going up, moving gradually until it get to this very point, even to this point, before it will drop. So anticipate the dollar a mid, what do they call a medium term strength? Going to be strength medium term. When you look at it, this is wave one, this is wave two, and this is wave three playing out. So if you see a correction, you can buy to this very point. That is all for US dollar, Japanese yuan. Okay. This is Canadian dollar and yuan. Canadian dollar and Japanese yen. Yeah, all the whole yans are on the same foot. Once the other yan is doing, that's what other yans will be doing. Before I expected it to come here, but looking at the changes that happen in the market, this place will not hold this guy. This place will not hold it. You may see it flying up to this very point, making an AWXYXZ. So that's what it will be doing. W, X, Y, X, and Z. So that is what we anticipated that will happen. And that it may be what we're looking at to see. So what are you going to do? You're going to look for a buy opportunity that this guy will not move up fast, which is because he's very weak. But he can still move up very fast because Canada used to do some kind of movement, unexpected movement, especially on Fridays. That is all for this Canada, Japanese yen. Same goes with this yen. You can see my confirmation line. But the reason why I did not enter the sell is because the movement is not an impulsive movement. The movement from this very point to here, they don't look impulsive to me and they don't seem for me to buy it. Like, I don't want to enter that. I will hit back on stop loss. I don't enter trade like that. Since they don't look impulsive to me, that I didn't enter it. So I was getting a correction movement up. But looking at what is happening, it means that this US dollar Japanese yen, this correction, this one may not play out. What I may see played out is this guy. So you will see an up move to this very point, breaking this top, then a drop. So if we are to be traded, you can see where I look for a trade here, but I didn't find an entry. If you are to trade it, I will buy it to this very point. So what will I do? I wait for correction. If I see a correction, then I'll look for how to enter and buy this yen. The same goes with all the whole yen pairs. Same go with this one. Yeah, it's coming up. Australian Japanese yen. The same goes with Great Britain Japanese yen. It's coming up to this very point. The same all the whole yen. So I won't waste our time. We'll do everything in Telegram channel. All the whole yen. We analyze them in details in Telegram channel. So join our Telegram channel and find out. So looking at this US 30, this is US 30. So I expect it to bounce off from this very point. But looking at it, it has breaking this line. But I'm not going to rush in. The reason is that is look at this place, look at this place now. You will see that he break it before. it break here before, is it not so? So I'm not rushing out. It may be another kind of fake breakout. So what may I may take if I can enter say on this, I must see an a break from here. It must break this line. It must break this low. Once this uh, then I can that from there I can sell. So but it did not break this low. I'm not making any sell here. This is a US 30 Jones Industrial Average Index or US 30 Index or the Jones Index, anyone. That is all for this. Okay, this is US 100, NASDAQ, and NAS 100. So looking at it, I expect it to come to this box to complete their the full scale of movement. That is where from this place to that place is 50%, but when to come to the 50% to complete movement. But looking at this, you can see it's a diagonal kind of movement. I look at the diagonal, I can see with one, with two, with three. You can see, let me show you. One, two, three, four, and five is coming. I see that. I see that. This is one, two, three, four, five. So what I'm expecting a correction. So once the market fall from here, going to be a huge correction. Fall from here and do some correction. Then you sell down to this very place. That is how I'm going to trade this US 30. So I'm not in a hurry to enter. I will focus on that place and I will be watching it to give me a pattern that I like to enter. Then I will enter and trade. That is all for US 30. Canada. This is a Canada pair. Great Britain, Canada. So what are you expecting? You can see the way it move off so fast without any correction. I expect the correction to be deep. Correction will be deep. Very deep correction will come. It's going to be a very deep correction. If not, sometimes it may break here. But I may be looking at here. But if it break here, it's fine. I will stay by it. But if you come here, fine, I'll stay by it. It's no correction here to enter. So I didn't enter this buy. So what I'm looking for is a deep one, a deep correction. Looking at what is happening in Canada US dollar, can discover that this Canada is going to fall also because whatever Canada US dollar does, whatever is going to happen also to all other Canada pairs, especially Canada. Sorry, whatever US dollar Great Britain did, it's going to happen to Great Britain, Canada, especially this Canada, other Great Britain pairs, but especially this Canada one is going to be affecting so high. That's all for it. Okay, this is Euro Canada. Euro Canada did a flat here and move up and did another correction here and still going to move up. So I expected it to come up. It's going to do another correction and then come up even towards here before this sell will come. That is all for this guy. Oh, let me use the dark chart. Good. Good is the pair I'm looking for. This week, I'm focusing on gold and silver because they have a sweet, and sweet pattern to reckon with. Looking at gold, I thought it's going to sell from here the other week. Going to come up a little bit from here and then sell below here. But it went up and took out this up lesion, making it A, B, and C. So looking at what is happening, if you go down to lower time frame, you will see a 5-wave structure that is there. So I started a correction from here, then a drop. So this gold detail will be listed in our Telegram channel. So if you want to trade this gold, it's going to be on Telegram channel. Our entry point, our stop loss, it must be on our Telegram channel next week, even this evening. So do well to join the Telegram channel and find out how you're going to trade this gold. And that's trading is a VIP trading, but it's going to be free for everyone to participate in it. That is all for good. Oh, silver, another good one. Silver has a lucrative trade, very powerful. Looking at it, there's a 5-way structure down there from here to here, and did a a flat correction, a no regular flat correction, very sweet regular flat correction. This is A, this is B, and this is C to 50%. And that 50% touches two times and then come here to break this low, making a complete confirmation of sell. So what am I waiting? I'm waiting for a correction, a very good correction. That will come towards here, then a drop. This drop is going to be very good. You're going to make a lot of profit. So don't miss it. If you want to miss it, join our Telegram channel. There we going to show you the entry, the everything, the 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and how everything will play out. So do well to join us because this trade is not going to be missed. It's a very, you can see the box there. He went to that box, reverse, break the low. This is a confirmation line, proving that the sellers has entered. So the buyers have gone. What we may see coming up again is going to be a correction. And if it is not come to break this up, then it's going to break the low of here and towards this very point. That is all for Saber. Okay, this is an Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand. We have already expanded flat here for it to drop below. But looking at what is happening, I believe the market may be trying to go up again to here before a drop will come. So I will wait until I see what I want to trade in that pair. The same goes with this uh, uh, partner pair. Looking at it, this is the first correction A, and this is the second correction B, and it's doing a flat ABC, 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 a flat correction. So we may see an up movement even to this very point before a drop. So looking at it until this up movement comes up and I see a sell setup, then I can sell and take my profit. Okay, this is an Great Britain, New Zealand. As I told you before, that whenever Great Britain, New Zealand is falling, other Great Britain will also follow it. Looking at it, it has completed an WXYXZ correction. Look at it, WXYXZ. So looking at it, we expected it to break this trend line, correct here, and a drop. So what are we going to do? We are not going to rush in. We'll go down to lower time frame and find a precise way to enter. Mostly when it has come to this very point and then make a correction, then we can start selling it to here. Our take profit, first of all, will be here. Second one will be here. While the third one is going to be on this lower liquidity side. This liquidity will be taken out. So what are you going to do? You're going to must wait for it to come this very point. Break these places. There's a liquidity here. You need to take it. Once it's taking it, then they give us a good correction, maybe expanded flat, running flat, zigzag that we can recognize well. Then we'll sell it to drop. Let's up for this guy. The same goes to his partner. This is a Great Britain Australian dollar. As I told you before, this is where I'm starting to request. This is WXYXZ. So once this place is taken out, then it's good for sale, week for collection, and start selling. Ripple. This is a cryptocurrency. Ripple fly up from this very point. After they win their case, Trump win election, they start flying to $2. What keep record down for a very long time because of that case? Ripple must have been second after Bitcoin. But with that case, keep record down and Ethereum was flying. We're looking at it now. You can see ABC. I do correction to almost 1.9. So looking at what is happening, I expected to do another correction towards this line and mark 2.20. A correction here, 2.20 before bias began. So I expected to come down to 2.20 before I'll start buying it. This is all for Ripple. Solana. Solana did its own ABC and did an impulse up. So he's doing a correction. So before you know it now, you see Solana flying so high, breaking channels, and I expect Solana to go at least 500. So Solana is going to fly up very soon. So if you want to buy Solana, do your own personal research and go in. My stop loss will be at least 200. Then a take profit will be 500. That is all for Solana pair. And I might trade cryptocurrency with Bybit. So join my Telegram channel, we see the analysis and everything. Okay, this is Bitcoin. As I told you earlier, Bitcoin did an expanded flat correction. Looking at A, B, and C. So the wave, this is wave 4, and the wave 5 I started looking at it now. We may see wave 5 at this very point. 120, that what I expected that wave 5 may come. 120. That is my own personal evaluation of this wave 5. 120. You can see the Bitcoin already moving up gradually. Gradually. It's moving up gradually. It's not moving up first. So 120, then a correction to 102, then another 5 to 150, or the rest of them before the bull run will come to an end. That is all for Bitcoin. So this is an V-chain US dollar, US USDT. So what I'm looking for, I see a WXY, a zigzag correction, and an impulse. So that's the tendency of this guy, of this pair coming below here again before a move. So looking at this place, look, see this area, this sorry, this area. This area will be a stop loss area, and I expected it to drop more, trace to this very point. I expected it to drop more for this very point before a buy, but it can still move from here, but I won't buy it from here. Can still move from here, but I will not buy it from that place. I was expected it to drop to 0.046 before I can get in. Okay, this is R&B. R&B is one of the biggest coin. I don't do meme coin. I deal with coin that already established, because meme coin can give, is like a two-edged sword, can deal with you and can save you. So looking at it, you can see that is A, this is B. So another down move is expected. Another down move is expected from this guy towards here before a buy will come. So I'm expecting another down move in this R&B to his very point. This is the point I'm expecting to come, so that it can be able to give me a clear correction A, B, C. So once that clear correction comes, then I'll start thinking of buying it. I'm holding this coin also in my spot trading. But in terms of buying, trading it in the future, I have to be careful. Polygon. Okay. Polygon is a five-way structure. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I did A, B, and C. The A, small b, small b, C is deep. So there's two possible ways looking at Polygon. But first of all, you have touched 50% of this 50% of this impulse. So sometimes cryptocurrency don't normally touch 50%. Sometimes they touch and they start flying up. You will not see them coming below down, especially now that Bitcoin is moving up. So what I may see is an up move here, but they can still come down here before a move. But me, I already buy it and buy bits, and I'm from this very point, it's my marked area. It has been bought. My stop loss is here, so I'm expecting an up move to that very point. Dogecoin. Dogecoin. I remember in 2016, I have this Dogecoin, 18,000 Dogecoin, and I sold it all in 2018. Before we could know it, by 2021, and then more start happening, Dogecoin start going up. I miss out in the bull run. I miss out very much. It pains me very much. I sold it very cheap, 18,000 Dogecoin. If I had it up to now, I would have made a lot of money in this Doge. What have I seen in Doge? I see a correction A, B, and C. So this correction have two ways. It may come below again from here. It may come here and then drop before movement continue. And it may start from here and move anyway to that point. So any which one, I would rather wait for it to drop more so that I can get it more cheaper to buy. This Dodge. Okay, that is all, guys. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Remember to give us a like so that it can be to comment on the video in YouTube so that it can YouTube will always share it on other traders to see. Like us so that YouTube can share it to other traders to see. And also join our Telegram channel so to get what we are trading, when we are trading, and how we are trading it. Thank you all, guys. See you next week. Bye for now.